And if I'm having an argument with a man that's bigger than me, I know there's a zone I don't go into. Okay? There's a zone I don't fuck with, okay?
I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
I got 3 words for you. Use your words, Will. You are an actor. You are a rapper. You have people that write things for you. You're a smart guy. Use your words, not your fists or your hands. It's that simple. I think you sat there and watched that, and I think everybody was shocked only because they thought it was part of the skit at first. And did you notice? He was laughing at first until Jada clearly wasn't, rolled her eyes, and then he gets up and goes and does this.
We up here all the time, Skip. I say there's truth in jokes.
Ugh.
That's what they do.
There's truth in jokes.
So now what we're starting is a bold precedent. I'm saying something about somebody, oh, look at that weave, or look at this hair, oh, man, bro, what you got on, man, that's terrible. He walks up on stage. What he should have done is what DC Young Fly did last year when somebody came up on the stage and whipped him. Because, see, this is going to be out there for perpetuity. But also to be out there for perpetuity, I'd have come up out that tux. I'd have whipped Will Smith's ass.
I know you.
I would have whipped, he'd have had to whip me or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight.
The question is, would you get up there and slap for your woman? If somebody's talking about your woman, would you get out there in front of everybody and make that thing happen? Let that hand speak. A lot of y'all won't do that. That's why some of y'all saying it's staged. I don't think it's staged. I think Will said, I'm about to go up here and defend my woman. I'm tired of dudes trying to make my woman a punchline. My lady's sitting here looking uncomfortable. Man, I'm about to give somebody the hand of God.
Strong reaction across social media, including from our very own Stephen A. Smith, tweeting this. Didn't know until this moment about Jada having alopecia. She's wonderful and great. So is Will Smith, which we all know. They're both phenomenal. But you do not do what Will did in that setting. Go backstage and handle that if you must. Horrible.
And this is the problem that we have. When institutions don't step up and do what they're supposed to do in the moment, then it creates a situation where an even bigger punishment is only available. I mean, kicking him out of the academy, taking his Oscar away from him. These are pretty huge punishments. I don't expect that they will happen. He should have been punished in the moment, but the Oscar cast producers didn't seem to have the will to step up and take the action that should have been taken in the moment. And even though Will Smith apologized to his fellow nominees and to the Academy, he didn't apologize to, for example, Questlove, the director of Summer of Soul, who received the best documentary feature that Chris Rock was announcing, and everyone in the place was looking at Will Smith and talking about what had just happened and not paying attention to his acceptance speech. And he didn't apologize to the families of people featured in the In Memoriam segment. When the camera came back to start that segment, you could hear people in the room were still talking and buzzing about what had happened with Will Smith while they were paying tribute to people who had passed away over the past year.
Would I do it for my lady? Absolutely. Somebody up here talking crazy about my lady, you're going to get the Ogun hand. You're going to get the Arutasussi fingers. You understand? Somebody's in your face talking about your lady. Some of us are built like that. Are you built like that? Come on now. Some of y'all ain't built like that. Let's keep it a buck. Some people ain't ready to defend your lady. You ain't about to defend your baby moms. If somebody's talking crazy about your baby moms, you gonna be sitting over there, well, damn, she do be tripping sometimes. I know she is crazy. Yeah. Come on. Let's be real. Some people ain't ready to defend their woman like that. A lot of folks ain't built. It's better to sit up and say, oh, man, y'all just playing. Oh, this is staged. No. Just say, you ain't got it in you to defend your woman like that.
You can convince me that pushed him over the edge. Okay. That was the only thing. Something else is going on deeper because he should have been pushed over the edge last year when she was at the round table talking about an entanglement. Go fight that dude. That's the dude I'm looking for. That was all up in my house doing what I should have been doing.
Yeah.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
I thought that Chris Rock did a joke on Jada Pinkett, and Will Smith had a problem with it.
My first thought was, that's not real.
Oh, no, I didn't think it was real at first.
I didn't think it was real.
I didn't think it was real at first until I seen Chris kind of halfway stuttering a little bit, and then Lupita, I seen her face, and then when he started cursing, because it went online immediately. I guess the foreign version was the version where you could hear the cursing, and then I knew it was real.
Listen, I love Will Smith, I love Chris Rock, and I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. I've gone to enough therapy to know that slap he gave Chris Rock, that joke was a very, very, very small part of the reason. I don't know what the why is, but for Will to react like that, there's something way deeper going on inside of him that we don't know about. And if you've ever read his book, man, which y'all should, phenomenal book, it's sold well over 1 million copies. He talks about how he's felt like a coward his whole life.
Correct.
Because, of watching his mother go through domestic violence with his father. I wonder if he felt like he's been taking so much and people have been, coming at, his family and his wife for a while now, to where, he ended up bleeding on somebody who didn't cut him in the form of Chris Rock.
Or it could be the fact that, as entertainers, that sometimes you feel like, I can take it. Shoot at me. But don't shoot at my wife. Don't shoot at my kids. And when you shoot at my wife, like I said, the first reaction is to protect. I'm going to protect my wife regardless.
Let's keep it a buck. And do it boldly like that. Yeah, see, the thing is, people think Will is soft, because he's kind of a comedic guy. So people think, okay, this dude is soft. I'm going to take jabs at his lady. No, Will has to hear that stuff at home. Yeah, he don't want to hear that. So, man, he's going to have to make it happen. He's going to have to be, see, you make a bold move and let folks know. You make a bold move and you let people know, I ain't one of them. That's what Will was doing. I'm letting you know I ain't one of them. You ain't going to sit up and talk about my wife while I'm sitting up here chilling. So the question is, would you do the same, fellas? Fellas, talk to me, fellas. Would you do the same? Would you get up here and defend your woman, especially if you're in them Hollywood circles? You in them Hollywood circles, would you get up on a stage in front of all those good white peoples? That's the thing. In front of those good white folks, would you get up there and make that thing happen? Would you get up there and say, hey, I'm not going to let you disrespect my queen like that? Let's be real. Some of y'all ain't built like that.
Jada Pinkett does not deserve for a man like Will Smith to come to her defense in that moment. She does not deserve this. She has done nothing but crap on Will Smith. She's drug his name through the mud. She's out of pocket. She had the entanglement with the 27-year-old rapper August whatever. She has completely made she has made Will Smith look stupid at every turn, either directly, indirectly, the red table talks, all of this stuff. And Will Smith still came to the defense in the worst and most public way. This man came to the defense of a woman who is not only unfaithful to him, but disrespects him in public on purpose. That's the takeaway that I have thus far. Tallulah, welcome from across the pond. What are your thoughts on this whole Will Smith smacking Chris Rock because of Jada Pinkett thing? Where do you stand on this?
So I would definitely say, obviously Jada has zero respect for Will Smith. That's clear as day. That's why this is actually a bigger hit. It's not him punching him. It's the fact that everyone knows she has disrespected him.
Yeah. And let's flip it another way. Let's say you were Chris Rock. Let's say you were in Chris Rock's position. And Will ran up on you. What would you do? Would you stand there and take that L like Chris Rock? Let me tell you something. If I'm a comedian and if I'm telling jokes, you better be able to back that thing up. Like when somebody came on stage and tried to snuff me, we'd be rolling on the floor. I get that Oscar award and start clucking Will in the head with it. I'd be fighting it out. We'd be scrapping. That's me though. I just wouldn't take that. You dig? Some of y'all got the Chris Rock spirit right now. You say Chris took it like a G. Yeah. Some of y'all would have took that smacking. That's why y'all trying to say it's staged. Because, y'all don't want to deal with the reality of it. Y'all want to make it seem like everybody was in on it. No, that was a nigga who got G-checked. And y'all wouldn't do anything either. Some of y'all wouldn't do nothing either. Let's keep it a buck.
Listen, if you're sensitive, don't you take your ass to no comedy show, because these are comedians and they make light of situations. So if you go down there and you got on some bull jive, they're gonna make fun of you. If you look like some bull jive, they're gonna make fun of you. And kudos to Chris Rock. Chris said, nah, I don't want to take no,
The LAPD went to him afterwards and said, you want to file charges? Nope.
No.
Well, how's he going to file charges?
I want no charges.
Will Smith.
I'm gonna get his ass back though.
Yep. Well, Chris looked shook for a while.
Of course.
He should have been.
Yes. Skip the man walked up unprompted.
You got to ask two questions. Would you be the kind of dude in a position to stand up for your lady? Also, would you be the kind of dude to stand on your damn joke and back your joke up with them hands? You understand? Would you back them jokes up? Like, if I say something, I'm backing it up. You want to step to me? Well, nigga, let's move some furniture around and get it popping. All right? You want to say something about my jokes? Let's get some furniture out the way and let's just clear this thing out right now. We'll do it in front of everybody. You got to be down to go like that, man. Sometimes you got to be built like that. All right? Will Smith G-checked him. I believe Will Smith there was a G in him in West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where he spent most of his days. Come on now. He brought some of that West Philadelphia out there. Come on now.
I'm sure I didn't think Will was going to slap him of all people.
I'm swinging.
I'm swinging.
Will smack me. I got to swing back.
I got to swing. And then when
maybe I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know what I would do in that moment. And I can't even fault Chris for not swinging back. Because number one, Chris, we never even known Chris to be that kind of person. Hell, we never even known Will to be that kind of person. But it's at the Oscars. Chris is a 50-something-year-old man too. Chris understands the magnitude of that moment as well. Like, would you really? I want to see them two brothers fighting on stage.
Not at all.
I don't want to see that on TV, man.
Not at all.
Period. And by the way, once again, I don't care that it was the Oscars. Because it's almost like people are saying, you got to know how to behave in front of white people. No. I don't care about that. I just don't want to see Will Smith and Chris Rock having altercations like that. Not those are two gods, man.
It, but it gets to the point where you feel like you gotta defend your woman. You gotta
so
defend
is
your
Will
family.
now Will gonna have to do that to everybody? And by the way, there's a lot of people who've been coming at Will. Mm-hmm. Will just ain't been in the same room with them. So we don't know. Will might have been did something like this for all we know.
You're right. Or Will might have been ready for somebody to say something.
It feels like it. He looked like he was in a wish a nigga would moment last night. That's what I saw last night.
Yes, he was.